Right now, somewhere in your life, someone you love is waiting for a version of you that your ambition keeps stealing from them. And here's the part that nobody says out loud. It's not because you don't love them enough. It's because you've never been shown how to run at full speed and to stay close to people running beside you. You built the business, the title, the income, and somehow the relationship feels like it's running on fumes. You tell yourself, after this quarter, after this launch, after this goal, and the goalpost never stops moving. In the next 30 minutes, I'm going to show you the exact shift one most high achievers never make that lets you scale your ambition and deepen your intimacy at the same time. Not sequentially, simultaneously. So, if you stay to the very end, I'm giving you a tool I've never shared on a webinar before in a video. Something I personally use to reconnect in under 5 minutes after the hardest days that you have. It alone is worth being here for that. So welcome. I'm so glad you're here live on YouTube. This webinar is our weekly momentum series. New territory is happening today. Not a repeat of anything we've built before. Quick housekeeping. Please mute when you want to ask a question. Please put it in the comments below. I read them all, and stay to the end for the bonus. So before I tell you anything else about me, just this. Spent 20 years coaching leaders. I trained as a Tony Robbins coach. And before any of that, I climbed the corporate ladder myself. Macy's, the Hecht Company, Levi Strauss, Sherwin-Williams. I didn't learn this from a textbook. I lived the tension between climbing and connecting with relationships. So, okay, let's prime your state right now. So sit up, shoulders back, and this is to help the oxygen keep going. This is not a passive hour. So take a breath with me. Now is the time to do this priming for your brain to just be at its best. So breathe in, raise your arms, and breathe out and lower your arms. And we're going to do that 10 times, and I will do the counting. Ready? Go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Take a deep breath in and feel that energy booming inside of you. Now, hand on your chest, ask yourself this question. Where in my life am I choosing achievement over the people I said mattered most? Think about that. Now think a moment you felt where you felt very successful and fully connected all at once. Was there ever one? Now hold that feeling. Breathe into it. That feeling where you were successful and you were connected. That's that feeling you just touched. That is not luck. That's a skill. And today I teach you the skill. So let's talk about why ambition and intimacy feel like opposites. Here's what I call the divided attention trap. High achievers run on a single channel, task focus. But intimacy requires a different channel, presence focus. And the lie we tell ourselves, be present later once I've won. Later never comes. Here's the truth. The people who love you don't crave more hours. They crave undivided nervous system attention. Minutes of full presence beat hours of divided presence every time. You don't have a time problem. You have a channel switching problem. And channel switching is trainable. So here's the framework. 3 integration skills, 3 shifts. Shift 1, the off-ramp ritual, a 90-second transition between achiever mode and connection mode. Really, really important. So you're not bringing the boardroom into the living room. Shift number 2, the named window. Don't just schedule time, name what it's for. Not family time. Say, this is the window where I am fully seen and I fully see them. Shift number 3, the ambition confession. A short, vulnerable script so that the people you love, I'm chasing something big right now and I don't want it to cost us. Help me stay accountable to both. This is exactly the kind of shift that gets reinforced fastest when you're in a room of people holding the same standard, not just for revenue, but for the life the revenue is supposed to fund. That's the whole DNA of what we build inside CEO Reset Council. Now let's talk about a daily tool that bridges this for you. It's called the Gratitude Journal. It rewires your attention from what's missing. It grounds you, makes you present to what you want in your life, those relationships. 3 prompts, 90 seconds. Try these. What did my person do today that I almost didn't notice? Where did my ambition serve us today instead of cost us? What's one thing I want to become for them? Not just achieve for myself. This is the fastest way I know to close that gap between achiever and the partner inside you. And here's the thing. None of this works if you don't have the clarity to show up present, not wiped out. This is where energy makes a difference. This is a tool that quietly does the job. Clean energy the day, recover at night. So presence isn't just good intention. It's something your body can actually deliver. I'm not talking about who you are today, running ragged, between 2 lives. I'm talking about who you are 12 months from now. The version of you who built the bigger thing and kept people who matter close enough the whole climb. That person exists, and today's tool is how you meet them sooner. So let's recap fast. 1, the divided attention trap, named. 2, the 3 integration shifts, Off-ramp, named window, ambition, confession. 3, the gratitude channel, and your bridge. Now, the bonus I promised you, the 5-minute reconnect, like so important. Step 1, hand on the door frame. 3 breaths. Literally, silently say, I am arriving, not performing. Step 2, your first words spoken are a question about them, not a status update about your day. Step 3, one sentence, naming something specific you noticed about them recently, an acknowledgement. This is the tool that turns I'm home into I'm here. So your homework this week, do the off-ramp ritual daily, have one ambition confession conversation, write 3 gratitude journal prompts, and at least 4 out of 7 days, use the 5-minute reconnect. Ambition without intimacy is just an expensive way to be alone. Intimacy without ambition can't fund the life you're building. You don't have to choose. You just have to build the skill. If you want this kind of integration built in every part of your life and business, not just talked about once a week here, that's exactly the room we hold open inside CEO Reset Council. Drop in the comments right now that you'd like more information about that. I read everyone, and it shapes what we build next. Thank you for being here. I'll see you next week to explore more strategies to raise your momentum in your business with the weekly Momentum webinar. Live triumphantly.